Hey guys, and welcome to my second LEGO review. This set is number 8639. It's called Big Bentley Bushout. The theme is Disney Pixar's Cars 2. It has 743 pieces, and it has 7 minifigures, as you can see in the front page here, which I will tell you the names of and give you like a more close look at them after the time lapse. And its recommended retail price is $70 or 72 pounds, and that's how much it sold for when it was first released. And it's recommended for ages 7 to 12. And here we have all these plates, which were too big to fit in the cups, that I sorted all the pieces into by color coded, so time lapsing wouldn't be so cramped and it would be much easier. Here are the 2 instruction books, and let's get started. Okay, so here's the finished set. It is actually pretty tall. Say it's maybe like 1 foot 3 inches, something like that. Here's my light right here, just to, because natural lighting isn't good. So we have 7 minifigures to look at, and then we'll actually look at the little accessories in the build. So let's start with the most disfigured minifigure, since this is a used set, the Queen. She's missing her face print. So she's kind of just like dead queen, I guess. Like queen after 50 years, maybe even less than that. This silver part right here is supposed to go on the top of her head, but since I don't have those pieces, I put it on the bottom, just so all the pieces are used. So you can get a better look at this on both sides. She does have a little smile on front. That's pretty much the only print she has on her. So let's just skip that guy. Next up, we have Lightning McQueen. This guy is, he's the main character of Cars 2. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like 6 custom prints. They're not really custom, they're probably in other sets, but he has like a little smirk on his face. And yeah, like I like the white and golden wheels. So next up, we have Mater. He's on this little thing, which I will show off later. Later, you get it? It rhymes. Wasn't funny. Whatever. So, he has a ton of accessories. He has his little windshield wipers, a little light on the top of his, I guess, fence thing. I don't know what it is. These 2 little rocket things in the back. I haven't seen Cars 2 in forever. I heard that it was terrible. But what I do know is maybe he's like a spy, I think. He has a little hook right here for, of course, towing, because his name is Mater. 1 little broken, I can't think of it, like blinker on the front, and he has a eye print and a mouth print, and a little bomb right there, so good for him. Piece broke off, I'll just grab that. That wire used off next to my light. So next up, we have Finn McMissile. This guy's he's a, like, maybe sky blue, maybe darker than that. And he's, like, I guess the main spy in the movie, one of them. And correct me in the comments if you're a Cars 2 enthusiast, I guess. He looks pretty nice, and he's pretty sleek, so that's what he looks like on the front side. Also, one of the blinkers up front is missing, just because it's a new set. He should have 2. Next up, we have Holly Shiftwell. She is a car that has 2 wings on her side, and if you take them off, it looks pretty awkward because the studs are exposed, so pretty sure that's not recommended. Now I have to get it back on beforehand. I had to do this in the last review too. Give me a second. Okay, there. So as you can see, she looks pretty good. She has like the same pieces as Lightning McQueen over there. And yeah, pretty simple. And second to last is this is Professor Z. He's probably a bad guy because this is supposed to be a little gun. There's a cool little magnifying piece set and maybe an exclusive print for his face. Not sure. He has this little pistachio green, like I said before, as his top, and then the darker green and small little wheels. By the way, I forgot to mention, Mater has 2 different types of wheels. So that's pretty cool. It's kind of a symmetrical build. And last, but I guess not least, because it's one of the bulkier cars, these are all 4 wide, by the way, so I guess you can classify them as vehicles. This is Miles Axelrod. I had to look this up, and I'm reading off a list, because I do not know these character names. We have Miles Axelrod, so it has the same color as the bottom of Professor Z right there. He's got a mustache, a smiley face, and little eyes, and a little roof, and I think wiretapped maybe in the back. Maybe he's like a spy for the bad guys. So those are all the minifigures, and let's get into the set. So let's push the big Bentley, I guess that's called, and do the 3 accessories. So the first one is a little United Kingdom lamppost, because this movie takes place in Britain, or like the United Kingdom, and looks pretty good. 2 stickers on each side of those little flag pieces and a tire on top. Next up, we have this little decorative, I guess, just piece. It has 2 little golden flags on top, and it has like some archways. And this is the stand you would put the queen on, or burn victim queen. Not burn victim, but just queen in the morgue, I guess. There's this little sticker on front for all these ribbons. And yeah, now let's get on to the main build, starting from bottom to the top. So if we start right here, you can open up these little sliding doors, and they stop at a certain point because of the handles. Turn it around, there's these 2 little steps. There's a red little, I guess, like fire extinguisher maybe, and there are these 2 little stickered pieces, and above that there's these windows. Well, not windows, there are these little control panels and buttons and stuff, and there's a little walkie-talkie right there, 2 little overhanging lights, and a little piece above that, and it kind of just goes up from there. There's a lot of space upward. There's little decorations here and there, you know, like some walls and stuff. So the columns. So if we move up to the top section here, you can see there's a little Technic thing where you could hook up basically any minifigures if they have the studs. So we'll get Axelrod here, and basically you just turn this little lever right here, and it spins all the gears, which moves this little black piece down to the bottom, which you can connect to the studs, as you can see. If I can get it on with one hand. Then you just reverse that action, and it lifts up the car, which is actually pretty cool. I like it a lot. It's a cool play feature. Oh wait, a piece broke off the Lego. I will fix that later. You can see it right there. I don't really know why I had to point that out, but whatever. So here we have the top piece. We have these 3 little, I guess, handles, and it's pretty tall right here. It goes up, and it has these 3 little side things, but not in the back, because I guess this is supposed to be displayed from this side right here. And the last play feature is in the picture right there. You can see, I forgot his name. And Finn McMissile. You can set him up right here in this little section, if I can get him there. Basically, you just move it in the center right there, and then there's this little Technic thing in the back. You just hit it, and you can completely mess it up like I did, or with better practice, you can actually knock him pretty far, and it knocks out the clock face of the Big Ben. So that's the review. Now let's move on to the outro and the final statement. So here's the final statement. With the 7 minifigures it comes with, and 2 to 3 play features with the opening sliding doors, the little control panel, the lifting section, and of course the smash through the clock face right there. It's all throughout a pretty good set, and I enjoy that it comes with a lot of minifigures, even though some of them cannot be as special as the other ones. 3 little accessories makes the $70 that it was used to be sold for worth it, and I mean, is it worth it now? I mean, if you're a collector, sure, but I mean, if you're a kid, I don't really see the point in you getting this. There's plenty of other sets that you can get, but it's still a great set, and I had a really fun time building it because of its height. And yeah, overall, I'd give this set maybe an 8 out of 10, and yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next LEGO review.